Welcome to my page, Sue Finley Designs. Today I'm showing you how I created this fluid art piece using Boom Gel Stain, white acrylic paint and Floetrol. I'm not going to reinvent the wheel. There are lots of videos out there showing you how to mix Floetrol and paint. There aren't, however, very many videos on using the Boom Gel Stain. So this is just a quick example on what you can do with the Boom Gel Stain, a bit of acrylic paint and some Floetrol. For the base layer, I have mixed some of the gel stain with Floetrol, probably about 50-50 mix, but I was only eyeballing it, so I wasn't too worried about it because I just wanted to thin it down a bit. I'm not too worried about it being perfect at this stage, it's just a guide. There's going to be many more layers over the top, so I wasn't too worried on how it looked laid out. I wasn't that bothered whether it was in the centre or anything either. It was basically just to get the colour down. Once I had the base layer done, I mixed up some more of the Boom Gel Stain with Floetrol. I find the Boom Gel Stain to be very thick, and although you can mix it with water to thin it down, I decided to use Floetrol. I will be spraying the canvas with a bit of water later on just to help the colours flow more, so I wasn't too worried about using water in this case. For the white, I used regular white acrylic paint, and again I mixed it with Floetrol. I'm using this instead of the gel boom stain as I have none left and I couldn't wait for my latest delivery to arrive. However, the beauty of this gel stain is that you can use it with other brands and different paints and things. So far I've not found any issues in combining the gel with paint. If anything, I've found that when mixed with other metallic paints and things, have actually achieved quite nice results. I did attempt to film another project, which I'm hoping that all came together okay, so could well see another project with a metallic paint and using a heat gun to crack the paint, but hopefully that'll come up and I can show that one as well. So here you can see I am layering the paint and the gel stain on top of each other. In addition to the Floetrol mixed gel and paint, I'm also using the Boom Gel Stain directly from the bottle. This gives me control over the pour and I can produce nice thin lines across there. Plus I'm also using it to flick across there as quick as I can to get that sweeping stroke motion, if you know what I mean. Now that I've laid down the layers, I want some colour blending in cells to happen. So using a lollipop stick, as we call it in the UK, I think they're called popsicle sticks in America, and to be honest I'm not sure what they're called here in Australia, but I'll go with lollipop stick. Anyway, I'm using a stick to move the paint slightly. I'm not mixing it too much as I don't want it to go muddy. However, you do need to move it somewhat in order for cells to start happening, because you need more than one layer of paint for the cells for the paint and the gel to start reacting with each other to then create cells. Then it does sort of move together as well, which helps with the flow of things. Now unfortunately the battery runs out on my camera very shortly, so it is cut short. I think you can see how I build the layers and move them to create the cells. I used a heat gun to pop any bubbles and tidied up the pink and black areas. And you will also see that I added a bit more paint to finish off between the pink and the white area, so I added a bit more black to make it pop a bit more. I will post a list of the products I used in the description, and if you want any more information, please don't hesitate to contact me. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it to be helpful. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Thank you and goodbye.